Hello, Daryl Lejean here for another song from my Hootenanny series. I'd like to do a church song for you here, a Catholic church song. This is called Service. Sometimes we called it He is Made for Service. Sometimes we called it We Are Made for Service. It's written by Buddy Caesar and was performed by the Dameans, which was a group of Catholic priests from the New Orleans area who performed together in the late 1960s and through the 1970s and wrote a lot of their own music. In fact, I think maybe all of their songs were their own music. Dozer, no, not right now, no, go. That's my dog Dozer interrupting me. He's ready to go to bed, but I'm not ready yet. I have another song I want to sing. Sorry about the interruption. Anyway, the Dameans, music was first introduced to the Basel Catholics by Sister Louisa Derwin, who was here in the late 60s and started the Basel Sing-Out group and came back in the early 70s and directed for a few more years. And the Sing-Out started singing some of the songs of the Dameans at the Louisiana Swine Festival's interdenominational church services that were held on Sunday morning of the festival. They sang songs like Service, All That We Have, Sing Out His Goodness, among others. And that's how I was exposed to this music first. And the Dameans, or some of the Dameans, maybe not the whole group, but some of them, came to a Basel Sing-Out supper awards night, end of the year banquet that was held at the old Basel KC Hall, I think in 1972, somewhere around that time. It was before I was a member. I didn't become a member until 1973-74, which was my freshman year. And of course, by that time, the Sing-Out was singing this for other occasions as well. When the bishop came to Basel High School, when Bishop Fry came for a visit, we sang this song for him. I also remember singing it, I think for Miss Al's funeral, probably also for Mr. Andrew Paul's funeral. That they were the couple that were working with the Sing-Out during my high school years. So we sang that for both of their funerals, if I'm not mistaken. And I definitely remember singing it with Basel Sing-Out alumni and former choir members of the church when Father J.C. Spire was buried. We sang this for his funeral. And he was probably the person most responsible for there being a Sing-Out in Basel, because it was the church, St. Augustine Catholic Church, under his direction, under his guidance, that allowed for this group to be organized and directed by the singers and then later by lay people. And most importantly, it was an interdenominational group. We were not just Catholics. Even though we were sponsored by the Catholic Church, we were Baptist, Pentecostal, Methodist. Some of the students came from no church or went to no church. The majority of us were Catholic, but our best singers were the Baptists and the Pentecostals. We couldn't have done it without them. And they came knowing how to sing. They were singing harmonies and playing instruments and so forth. So let's go ahead and sing Service and remember Father Spire and St. Augustine Catholic Church for having sponsored the Sing-Out all those years.
We are made to love each sister and His life, that we might live, and His Spirit to help us through the years. Life can be so lonely when nobody cares. Life can be so empty when nobody shares. But if we give ourselves both time and again, the happiness of Christ will live within. We are made for service, to care for each other. We are made to love each sister and brother with love that will last through sorrow and pain, a love that will never die with strain.
I might also mention that we sang this at our Basio Sing Out 50th Anniversary Mass. I think it was our communion song. Anyway, Service by the Dameans, one of my all-time favorites. I hope you liked it.